Hey guys, MegamanNG here, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct that just happened today. And I have with me a guest, because this is
special guest Hyper. But hi guys, I'm the Nerve LPs. I have several other different names, but we'll just go with Blake.
Whichever works for me, I guess, because this week's Nintendo Direct was just huge. I took so many notes prepping up for this because I didn't really think Nintendo would just top it after the disappointment that was E3.
Yeah, pardon my French, but holy shit, that was way too much.
Exactly. And there's so much I want to talk about. It's just nuts. It really is. So first,
I'm all ears.
I
you
know.
guys should be too.
First and foremost, the announcement has been confirmed. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD is coming for Wii U in 2016.
Finally, after all those, how many freaking leaks did it get? 10,000? I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, we got so many. Weird thing is, I still have my Wii version of Twilight Princess, and I've never beaten it. Hopefully,
okay, there were so many leaks up to the point where they gotta announce it soon, otherwise it's gonna be completely pointless.
Yeah.
But one thing I was not expecting was the Wolf Link Amiibo.
Mm-hmm.
That was okay. That's new.
It's not just new. I feel like my wallet's gonna get raped by all this.
Shut up and take my money, Nintendo.
Yep, the release date has also been confirmed as well. March 4th, 2016. And there's also going to be a bundle with the game and the Wolf Link Amiibo.
They have to sell it separately as well at some point after.
Yeah, they have to really sell it separately at some point.
Because it'd be kind of pointless.
I agree.
Just to have, the Amiibo with the game and several people. I imagine that because of the Wolf Link Amiibo, that game's going to be, maybe semi-rare in terms of, Amiibo obtainability, somewhere around there. I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I actually do my Amiibo research. I'm a kind of an Amiibo fanatic. Thank you, Nintendo, by the way, for that.
Yeah, I'm also an Amiibo nerd too because I collect the Smash Brothers Amiibo. I got 40, and if I end up getting this, it's gonna be nuts. I just got my hands on Greninja today.
Oh, nice. I had my Greninja a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
I actually just recently got Villager opening day.
Oh my god, Villager, one of the Holy Trinity, but now not anymore.
Exactly.
Anyway, 2016 is also going to be honoring the Zelda 30th anniversary, whereas 2015 honored Mario Brothers. Next year is going to be Zelda, and I'm surprised.
Oh, baby, yes, I'm so ready.
And
speaking of which, did you? Oh my gosh, that new character revealed.
Oh yes,
for Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors Legends. Everyone was wondering if a female Link was going to join the game.
Yeah, especially with the little crossbow being oh, that's got to be a new character, or that could be a DLC weapon. It's it's got to be connected.
Well, she's now an original character for Hyrule Warriors Legends.
Yeah, and wasn't she planned for the original Hyrule Warriors or something like that?
Yeah, but I think she got scrapped due to time constraints.
Yeah. Hopefully she'll be able to be transferred onto the Wii U version.
Let's hope so, because seeing her in the beautiful Wii U version would be insane. I still even haven't gotten the season pass for Hyrule Warriors, and I still want to play. I want to keep playing it.
Oh, you mean for all the DLC stuff?
Yeah, all the DLC.
I actually have that.
I still need to get it. And also, Triforce Heroes is going to be having a free update coming out in December with some new costumes and levels. Especially the Pit of Trials. 30 dungeons. That's a lot.
So many checkpoints. I feel like that was one of the complaints I had with the Triforce Heroes, is that the dungeons that they had was very short to where it wasn't really exploration-like. But with this free update, I feel they finally balanced that out and gave us a dungeon that kind of suited what Zelda fans really needed.
And I believe this is something that a lot of people are going to be satisfied with big time.
Huge time.
And there's also more information about Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon coming November 20th. And if you get the game, it also includes a free 3DS theme as well.
Okay, to be honest, I thought that was entirely free, but when someone mentioned you had to pre-order it, I was well, my hype is out the window. Thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah, my hype went out the window as well. Okay.
It's you want this pre-order? Nope, screw you. I'm waiting until it comes out physically.
Yeah, same here. And now there's also announcing of new Splatoon content that's going to be coming this month. Well, the new Splatoon content should be coming out in about at 8 p.m. New maps, new weapons, the works, and it also showcases some of the new stages.
And for those who are into the whole time consumer thing, it's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that means after this, I'll get my butt over to Splatoon.
And there's also going to be a new stage coming out tomorrow at 9 p.m., which is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I wonder which one it is. Is it the museum one or?
I don't know. I know that there's going to be one stage a museum and the other is like a resort. Though the resort was kind of interesting because one thing was coming to mind because I thought someone from Super Mario Sunshine was going to be in Splatoon, but guess not.
I mean, it's a giant pool. I mean, it does kind of count.
Yeah, it does kind of count because the pool itself looks like a squid.
Oh, that's amazing. When we get the chance to battle on there, I definitely want to do some of the battles out there because holy crap, that looks so good. Tropical resorts.
Yeah, you should.
I love everything tropical.
And speaking of which, there's also an Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival coming this month. And the details about it is that you can use Animal Crossing Amiibo as well as Amiibo cards to provide new content, along with an Animal Crossing quiz.
Oh, joy. Things we already know about Animal Crossing.
Yeah, we already know.
Amiibo Festival.
Yeah, we know.
What was the point of that?
I honestly don't have any idea because I thought we'd get something new, but no, we end up getting more Animal Crossing.
Okay, you know what that game reminds me of? For
What?
those of you who don't know, this is probably going to be like a game where you're like, what the heck is he talking about? But Rugrats Scavenger Hunt for the Nintendo 64.
My mind's drawing a blank. Keep going, Blake.
Okay, so basically what Rugrats Scavenger Hunt was, it was kind of like, supposed to be like a Mario Party clone, but it was made by Nickelodeon, one of the worst Nintendo 64 games ever. If you see it, do not get it. Leave it there. But basically what I'm getting is that the board games itself are just kind of boring. They don't really have like any events. Like even Mario Party 10 sounds a lot more exciting than Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Just because of the fact there's at least a little bit of excitement. At least you get the mini games. With the Amiibo Festival, it has to be completely on its own. And it's like, really? That kind of ruins the element of even a party game. Which is like, no, you can't do that. Nintendo, just stop. Just stop while you can.
Yeah, they should stop while they can because they've been.
Or at least get like a new developer because who's in charge of like Mario Party and Amiibo Festival?
I have no idea who's in charge. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I know who it is, but I can't really remember the name. I know it was like Nintendo 7 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Like, Mario Party 10, they have a lot of complaints about that the same style as Mario Party 9 was used, and they really didn't learn anything about it at all.
They never did.
So, I mean, at least with the Amiibo Festival, it's a step up in the right direction. I like to say, but it looks boring. It looks dull.
It looks dull. And I already found out that Nintendo's publishing it, but the people who are developing it are Nintendo EPD and
Okay,
NDQ.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because the EPD, Entertainment Planning and Development, used to be the R&D, Research and Development.
Yeah, they should still stick to researching and stop making games. But the only reason I would even pick up the game is just for the Isabelle and the Digby Amiibo combo.
We know that Emily's a big fan. You know Emily, right? Because she cosplays Isabelle.
Well,
she would love getting the Isabelle Amiibo.
How do I not know her?
We all do. She's now doing voice work for Sonic games.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, that'd be the only reason. Other than the game, I would just immediately sell it. It's like, I'm not even that's how uninterested in the game I am. And I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan. Don't get me wrong.
So am I. And now there's also more news we can now with Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, showcasing a lot of the new moves as well as the new Ultra Smash.
Again, more stuff we seen previously. So again, I don't know why. I really wish they would have announced like more updates after the game's release because it just looks uninteresting.
Yes, it does.
It's like compare that to the other Mario Tennis games. Mario Tennis 64, then Ultra Smash. It's like, really?
Mario
you could have
Tennis
just
is
taken
still a
ideas
classic
from
no
that
matter
game.
what.
You could have taken ideas from that game and just implemented it in there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave free updates to that game.
I agree.
Because it fucking needs it.
I agree. And last but not least, regarding the Wii U announcement, Xenoblade Chronicles X. I am pre-ordering this game first thing tomorrow. Because
that's funny, because I'm actually getting the Mewtwo Amiibo tomorrow.
Oh my god. I couldn't get the Mewtwo Amiibo. I ended up getting Greninja and I pre-ordered Falco.
Well, I mean, it comes out tomorrow. I mean,
I know.
if you just stop by.
I'll have to check.
Yeah. But speaking of Mewtwo Amiibos, oh my gosh, I was so excited when they announced Shadow Mewtwo as an Amiibo card in Pokken Tournament.
Yes, Pokken Tournament, a collaboration between the Pokemon Company and Bandai Namco, since celebrating Tekken's 20th anniversary.
Can we just talk about Shadow Mewtwo for a second?
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh, Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fanatic of Mewtwo. In fact, my channel mascot is Mewtwo himself. That's how much I love him. Just the fact that they included Mewtwo in such an amazing way is just, as a fan of his, is just mind-blowing. And the fact that he's an unlockable character, From what I heard, is you don't necessarily need the card to unlock Mewtwo. There is like a completely different option to do that, but the card makes it a lot easier. So I'm getting the card, I'm scanning it in, and then I'm just framing the freaking card.
Yeah, you really
don't touch it. It's mine. You touch it, you die.
Indeed. And the release date for it is spring 2016. Though if you like pre-order the game, you get the Shadow Mewtwo card when it comes out.
Wait, you have to pre-order it?
Yeah.
I thought it was available.
Yeah, it is available when the game comes out. That is. It's like first print.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
sucks that they don't do like another print.
I know. Anyway, I am really hyped for Xenoblade Chronicles X is coming December 4th. Only 22 more days till the world comes to an end. I end up being stuck in this game for weeks.
Oh my gosh, my holiday list is just jam-packed with these with these awesome games.
Yeah, and I'm not to mention I'm missing out on so many games due to like money constraints and stuff like that.
I'm missing out on Yoshi's Woolly World. Yeah. I want to get Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, but I know that's gonna be a hassle. I'll look at it as soon as I get my first paycheck.
Yeah, I know.
That's the first thing.
I'm still looking for a job. I applied for one and I ended up getting rejected. But what? I'm gonna keep going. Trust me. And there's also a lot of new offerings that are coming out for the eShop. Like, for example, recently, Nintendo Badge Arcade came out, which allows you to, like, get badges, and you can use it to customize your 3DS home menu however you like.
Okay, and that is the best way possible to do freemiums. Like, I think mobile game companies should take this in as an observatory. It's like how it should be done.
I agree.
Because even with Pokemon Shuffle, it's like, oh, you're running out of hearts. Would you like to spend more money to get it? It's like, no. I'd rather pay like $1 to get freaking buttons, like for, no, sorry, not buttons. Pins, badges, whatever. They're badges, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing you guys.
I know. And there's also going to be another free-to-play game that's coming out in December, Pokemon Picross.
Really? That's free?
Yeah, it is. It is free, but you can also purchase Pickrats with real money. This is something that bugs me about like most free-to-play games.
Yeah, it's sad that they're using Pokemon for that kind of stuff. It's like, Pokemon's innocent. Leave that out.
Exactly. And there's also going to be a lot of other games coming out as well, like Steam World Heist coming out in the holidays, relying on skill and teamwork. And I believe like a somewhat successor to F-Zero, Fast Racing Neo.
Oh.
Early December.
What? I'm calling right now. They're going to use the Captain Falcon amiibo for that game.
If that happens, people are going to go nuts. It didn't help in Mario Kart 8 that they brought 200cc and that they didn't bring Captain Falcon as a playable character. I'm still upset about that.
Speaking of which, I was actually kind of disappointed that they didn't announce like any new Mario Kart 8 DLC stuff. Hopefully they're not entirely done with that.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised. I hope that we may get more Mario Kart 8 because they actually knew how to make DLC done right. That and Hyrule Warriors.
That and Super Smash Brothers.
That too. Super Smash. We'll be talking about Smash Brothers later because what happened in the end, there are no words to describe it. None. We're saving it for later.
We're keeping it hush-hush until then.
Exactly. And also another game that's coming out next week, Typo Man, which provides good use of the Wii U tablet. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, so I heard. It kind of reminds me of Scribblenauts a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Also, when I first saw it, it was like Word World. I don't know why. Don't call me crazy, but... Well, I'll just say Scribblenauts.
Yeah, it does remind me of Scribblenauts somewhat, but it has that dark aura, dark element, I believe.
It's kind of like a mixture between... What was it? What's that dark game called on the Xbox or something like that? I can't remember.
I can't remember it either. It was like a dark, serious game. It's not Silent Hill, though.
No, not Silent Hill. But it was kind of a mix of that with Scribblenauts.
When was it? No.
Limbo! That was what it was.
Limbo. I see.
I don't know why it took me like 5 seconds to just realize it.
Yeah, it took me that long as well. But either way, there are also a lot of new games coming out in 2016. We already talked about Pokken Tournament, which is going to be coming in spring, but there's also Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, baby.
I am hyped for Star Fox Zero because they delayed... Originally, it was supposed to come out this month, but they delayed it to give it more time, and now the release date has been confirmed, April 22nd.
I mean, I'm not complaining that, they delayed it a little bit just for game improvement, because honestly, if they delayed it just to make game improvements, it just makes the game experience a lot better than if they just released it in its current state. I mean, it would be fine on its own if they just released it, like, during the month they promised, but I feel like the delay could make it a little bit better than expected.
Mm-hmm. However, also for some reason, I don't know if it's like a reboot or something, but I also noticed elements of the game that's similar to the canceled Star Fox 2, which never saw the light of day.
Except minus the 2 characters. Maybe they'll announce them?
Who knows? But we know they're bringing the original 4, and they've already mentioned a Star Wolf in the trailers.
Yeah,
so
too bad there's
this is
no
the successor
Crystal.
to Star Fox 2.
Yeah, but no Crystal.
Yes. No
Sad face.
This is sad. I'm a shipper of Fox and Crystal. And there's also Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which is basically like a crossover between the Mario and Luigi saga and Paper Mario. After the souring of what Sticker Star was, I don't know what to say about it.
Sticker Star was terrible. Let's not forget Super Paper Mario, which was okay.
Yeah, but my favorite Paper Mario will always be a tie between the first and the 1,000-Year Door.
Yeah, even though I haven't completed those are my favorites. Speaking of which, jeez, this direct just make me want to finish all the games I never finished. Gosh!
Yep, not
Why?
to mention the game also is going to be implementing battle cards and amiibo support.
Yeah, too bad there's only 6 amiibos that's compatible with, and not even Wario or Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
or
that
Rosalina.
sucks. And
I was shocked that Rosalina was not compatible with this game.
That is upsetting.
They better fix that.
They better.
Update.
Yes, please,
You can now
update,
use
I
Rosalina amiibo.
Yes. And now they're also announced Final Fantasy Explorers, which comes out January 26th. It's basically an action RPG where you basically use the powers of Final Fantasy characters to beat monsters.
Okay, no one in the comments of his video bash on me, but I never played a Final Fantasy game.
You never played a Final Fantasy game. You sir
Nope,
are missing
not
out.
one.
You should catch up on them.
Yeah.
And I hear they're also
My shield is ready. Let the comments begin.
Yes. And it's also going to include all the DLC that was out in Japan. And they also announced the Collector's Edition.
Ooh, so basically free DLC.
Yeah.
Screw you, Japan. We gave it for free.
Wow. And they've also announced Fire Emblem Fates. But the way how they did it, I'm like, seriously, 2 separate games. They're going the Pokemon route with this. You have Birthright, Conquest, and a third story, Revelations.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you buy one of them, you get the other one for $20. It should have been free, but you know what? For what it is not really that bad. Plus the bundle, $80.
I feel
Oh
like
my
I'm going to
gosh.
shell out more money for this, I swear.
It's on my want list right now for 2016.
It's on my want list too, along with a few other games. I may have to cancel a pre-order of Street Fighter V just to put money on that.
Oh my gosh. If there's pre-orders available, right? Pre-orders in 2016 for the Fire Emblem bundle, I'm getting that. I don't even care.
I don't even care.
I want it in my hands right now.
Me too. Me too. I can't find the right words to say it, I swear. And there's also going to be DLC coming out for Fire Emblem Fates, as well as the first map comes free, but the other 6 will be coming, and you can also get them in a pack.
I'm actually surprised that the first DLC pack was actually free downloadable content that you could just pre-order before even getting the game.
I agree.
That was mind-blowing to me because when you think of DLC, you don't think of it getting the DLC first before the game. You just think of getting the game first and then the DLC that they come up with. So Nintendo is just blowing my mind right now by reversing that. Ooh.
Yes, I agree with you on that. Only time will tell how this goes and how my wallet's going to behave as well. And
Yeah, my wallet's already crying.
my wallet's already being weeping. Because it doesn't help I don't make that much anyway, so I have to limit with what I got. What can I do, honestly? What can I do? But
I mean, I'll be starting my job soon, so it won't be too bad of a problem for me. It's just the amount of stuff I have to save for will be painful.
yes,
it's
very
my
painful.
concern.
Especially for me since I go conventions and all that. And it hurts. It just hurts like heck, trust me. And now they also announced Mega Man Legacy Collection for the 3DS, which I'm going to say right here, I own all 6 of the original NES games on my 3DS. So what's the point of me getting this if they're going to be re-releasing it again, but they're going to be adding a lot more to the 3DS version, like the Museum Mode, Challenge Mode, and it comes with 11 exclusive challenges via the Mega Man Amiibo, as well as a gold-colored Mega Man Amiibo.
That right there. They're going the whole Golden Mario route. Next thing you know, we're going to get Golden Pac-Man, Golden Sonic. I'm sorry, Super Sonic, if you want to go the whole fancy Sega terms, and then Golden Ryu.
I wouldn't be surprised if there actually was a Super Sonic Amiibo.
Okay, also, on a side note of the Mega Man stuff, the backgrounds, when you play the games, the backgrounds of that, besides the whole game itself, just looks like someone just photoshopped it.
Exactly. I think they went the lazy route.
No, more like MS Paint. It's like, well, this is the background good enough? Just
They just
add
use
it in.
Adobe Photoshop, and that's it.
Not even a double Photoshop. I think it was MS Paint. All because they were focused on Street Fighter DLC.
Yes, they were so focused on that. The release date for it is February 23rd, 2016. And
Well,
there
that
was
better
also,
give them time to improve the background.
let's hope they improve it for our sake. And there was also another announcement that brought the nostalgia within me. Pokemon
Yes.
Red, Blue, and Yellow are coming to the eShop as digital downloads.
Oh, baby!
Pokemon Generation 1. And to be
Oh,
fair,
baby!
it was Generation 1 that got me into Pokemon, but I never actually owned it until Pokemon Yellow and
Okay.
then Pokemon Gen 2.
Nintendo Direct might be over, but that was like the highlight for me right there.
Yes, it was for me too. I miss spending hours playing on my
The
Game
inner
Boy Pocket playing
6-year-old me was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, must want.
Yes, and I like that they're adding like wireless connections so that way we can battle and trade with others. It makes it so awesome.
I wonder if they're actually going to add like Nintendo Wi-Fi features as well. Like, you know how most Pokemon games have Nintendo Wi-Fi usage for trades with friends? I wonder
Yes.
if they'll do the same thing
Yeah,
with like your friends.
I wonder too. They'll have to implement something like that. But we do know the release date for it is February 27th.
I thought it was 26, but
Yeah,
I
it's
could be wrong.
27th. Yeah, we know. And there's like a lot of other games that are going to be coming out as well. Like,
Yeah, isn't that like for the... I know it's for the 20th anniversary, but isn't that the 20th anniversary for the release in the US or in Japan?
I think it is in Japan, because Japan came out first with a red version and a green version. Then they released a blue version which sported updated graphics and bug fixes.
Okay, so I imagine at some point they'll release Pokemon Green. That would be awesome if they did.
Yes, Pokemon Green with all Japanese text intact, and see just how glitchy it was back then. And we already discussed about the
Okay,
Hyrule...
I hope they don't fix the Mew glitch on the 3DS version, because I never was able to perform it, and I want to perform it for the first time. I mean, I do have the cartridges for it, but I'd rather see it for the first time on the 3DS.
Do you still have
Just-
your battery on it intact, though? Because most batteries mostly die off.
Yeah, most of the batteries in my red and blue cartridges still work, but my yellow doesn't really work anymore, so I'm definitely going to have priorities in buying yellow first, just because that one doesn't work. Plus, I miss having Pikachu around me. And I know people are going to say, oh, just add in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. No. I want the original Pikachu.
Yes, original indeed. And we already discussed about Hyrule Warriors Legends, but the release date for Hyrule Warriors Legends is at March 25th. And there's also going to be an original theme, like an original theme song that'll be exclusive to this game.
Ooh, I never caught that detail.
Yeah,
Where'd they
'cause
go, Jose?
Yeah, I watched the whole direct and I took a lot of notes. And there's also going to be a lot of other games that are coming out as well, like Bravely Second Emulator coming 2016.
I definitely need to play Bravely Default because I've only
Yes,
played the
please
demo
do.
version.
There are so many good things I love about the game. It is nuts. The music is awesome. The gameplay is perfect. Everything is just so awesome. That's
I
why
know, I really need to catch up.
that's why I rated Bravely Default as my number 4 on the top 10 best Nintendo games of 2014. One of the best. And for
That's weird because my number 4 is Hatsune Miku Project Mirai.
You really love that. Wow. I didn't expect that. And for all the Dragon Quest fans, for the 3DS, there's going to be Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past, and Dragon Quest VIII. They're coming 2016. And I thought Square Enix would never bring those overseas. Well, they
Yeah,
did.
that must be pretty exciting times. And like with Final Fantasy, you never played a Dragon Quest. I know.
I
Gotta
never
catch up
played
on that
it
kind of
either.
stuff.
I want to catch up on it too, especially Dragon Quest 4, 5, 6, and 9 on the DS. And there's also a lot of other games that are going to be coming out this next year, but I'm just going to do a quick rundown. We have High Jump coming early 2016.
Is that the Rocket Simulator one on the Wii U?
Well, the Kerbal Space Program, I think. The High
Yeah,
Jump.
that one doesn't look that good.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't look that good. There's also Mighty Number 9, February 16th, and despite the controversy,
Oh, baby.
yes, we're finally getting a release date. Lego Marvel's Avengers, January 26th.
Yay, that one.
Yeah, I know some friends who are Lego Let's Players, so this would be good news for them. Project Cross Zone 2 coming out February 6th, but I thought it was the release date for February 16th. I wonder why the change.
Probably probably with Star Fox Zero just improving on some stuff, maybe making the game a lot better than they normally would have with the release, but that's just me. That's just a theory.
Yeah, and also... last but
A
not
game
least-
theory.
Yeah, it's just a game theory. Last but not least, Terraria, early 2016 for the 3DS.
Actually surprised to me that they announced Terraria, not Minecraft, but at the same time, thank God they didn't.
Thank God as well. And now we save the best for last. Nintendo Direct, they saved the best for last. And when I saw it, my mind shattered. I didn't think it would be possible for Super Smash Bros. To announce a new character. And they're crossing it with Final Fantasy VII.
Oh boy.
Cloud Strife, the main protagonist of Final Fantasy VII, joins Smash Bros. And
yay, I found my fourth main. Actually, when I was looking at it, I was like, okay, this is interesting. But as I saw the movesets, I was immediately hooked.
Yes, all the movesets are based off his limit breaks, like Blade Beam, Braver, and even the finishing touch. Even has a move which charges up a limit gauge, and when his limit's full, he can do some power-up versions of it.
And the stage, my gosh.
It is beautiful. Midgard is just beautiful. They nailed it. I want to yell out Sakurai for all this.
And did you hear they're also doing a little Smash Brothers Direct in December of 2015?
I hope they bring in...
Shovel Knight!
I hope they bring
Shovel Knight!
Yes, I hope they bring in Xander Mobus, because when they did that 50-factor extravaganza, he did great.
Scrooge McDuck.
I swear. Now, and with this... Well, we don't even know the release date yet. The sooner we get the release date, the sooner my money's going to go in toward getting Cloud and the Midgar stage.
I heard there was 3 DLC characters coming out soon. I heard...
If Cloud's one of them, then that means we're going to be getting 2 more. Who do you think would fit the slot for Smash Brothers?
Definitely Wolf. I can totally see Wolf being in there because we got Lucas. And it makes a lot of sense just to add Wolf in there.
Yeah, it makes sense. We also got Roy in Smash 4.
Exactly. I would like to say the Ice Climbers, but that would probably be Wii U exclusive. And they'll probably release it like towards the end of the Wii U and line.
Yes, and that would really upset a lot of people who want to play it on the handheld.
I mean, it makes sense that wouldn't be on the handheld because of all the lags and stuff that would cause it, but
yeah,
they could just probably make it like a sprite.
Yeah, that would actually work. For me, I want to see like other characters get the spotlight, like maybe Shantae and Shovel Knight.
Oh my gosh, yes, Shantae and Shovel Knight, or Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales.
Oh, if that happened, oh my god, the internet would shatter in an instant.
Hey, I would say I called it.
Yeah,
I was the first person to call it.
Yes, I figured you would call
I'm marking my territory on the internet.
So with the Nintendo Direct done, what are your thoughts on it? How do you feel about it?
I don't have any feelings about it because all my feelings were just absorbed by the Direct. It exploded.
Yeah.
It's out in the sky. It's in outer space.
Yes, my thoughts on it is just, wow, they nailed it. The E3 one they did in 2015 was a letdown. But the best thing about it for this year is that they nailed it. They made it better. They now give me a reason to spend my money on these guys.
Okay, so what we're saying in a nutshell. E3 Nintendo Direct, down the fire.
Yeah.
Today's Nintendo Direct, boom, up in space.
Yes, they nailed it
The
perfectly.
stars. They're the stars guiding us down.
Yeah. Not to mention what's yet to come next year. It's going to be awesome. My wallet can't handle it, honestly. My wallet can't handle it.
My wallet can't handle the Pokemon games.
Yeah, especially Pokken tournaments, since you're going to be pre-ordering that to get Shadow Mewtwo. You're going to frame it. You already mentioned it. You're going to frame it.
I know.
You are a hardcore fan of Mewtwo since, I believe, when you first got him in Gen 1.
Actually, no, I didn't get him in Gen 1. Actually, I don't think I got him in Gen 1. I remember battling him and actually defeating him or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Wasted my Master Ball on the Weezing. Yeah, not the best Pokemon to waste it on.
You should have saved that Master Ball for Mewtwo.
I know, I was young, but I probably will go back, get those downloaded, and catch Mewtwo.
At least with Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow coming on the eShop, you will.
That's for sure. But until then, I'll just soft reset my Pokemon Red game.
Yeah, it works for me, I guess. But either way, that's it for our thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. We want to know what you guys think of the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. Also,
Yes.
if you're here because of me, type in, I don't know, what's random, Edward Scissorhands. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just type that if you're here because of me.
Just make sure you check out my friend Blake's channel. He is a Let's Player like me. He is pretty good. Show some love for him for my sake.
Obvious. Thank you.
And if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy us doing this, please be sure to hit the like button. It does mean a lot to us.
Woo!
And we'll see you next time. If there's another Direct, you know me and Blake are going to cover it. Especially with December with Smash.
Yeah, let's settle that in December.
Indeed. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out.
Have a smashing day.